Hey guys, it's Sarah from MasterChef. I have an amazing recipe for you today. It's actually a family favorite. It's going to be sticky pork belly with basil, ginger and chili. So first things first, let's look at these beautiful Australian pork belly rashers. They're awesome. They're so easily available and it's just, I love those layers of fat and meat going through there. I love the skin on, and this recipe works with skin on or skin off. So all I've done is take those rashers and actually just cut them into cubes. So they're about 2 centimeters in width, and that'll cook really nicely. The best part about this recipe is it's only going to take you about 30 to 40 minutes in total. So let's get started. First things first, I'm going to slice some ginger. So I've got about a thumb-sized piece here, and all you want to do is cut really thin slices. Take your time with this. So once I've got all these slices, I'm just going to stack them together. Do it in 2 piles so it's easier to manage. Okay. Then very carefully, I'm going to cut these into really thin strips. So just make sure that the strips are relatively even, relatively thin, and that'll add nice flavor and texture to your dish. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is just finely chop 3 cloves of garlic and add that to the ginger as well. Just a rough chop, just make sure it's quite fine. This is such a great midweek meal, or just something quick to put together. So now, let's get our wok on heat. You can use a fry pan, that's totally fine. All right. So to that wok, I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil and wait for that to heat up. Now, in the meantime, while that's heating up, I'm just gonna chop 1 shallot. Skin off like that. You want the oil quite hot, so just give it some time. That's going to add some caramelization to your pork and it's going to color it really nicely. So while that's heating up, let's just slice this shallot really finely. So your oil should now be quite warm, quite hot. Just roll it around the fry pan or the wok. All right, let's add our garlic and shallots straight in. It's got a nice sizzle to it. Okay, and then to that, let's just add in our pork belly pieces. Okay, let's leave that alone for a minute, just to kind of get a little bit of color and get that kind of fat rendering out of it. All right, once you've left it for a couple seconds, just toss the cubes of pork around a little bit. Now let's add in half the ginger. That half goes in. Oh, it looks fantastic already. You can really smell that ginger and garlic and shallot. Oh. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to color a little bit, I'm going to take 2 long red chilies. These are quite mild, but again, adjust the heat for your liking. You could use some bird's eye if you want it spicy. So all I'm going to do is just finely slice these chilies. I've left the seeds in. You can remove them if you like, but I think it adds a nice kick of heat. All right, so the pork belly is coloring really nicely. You're kind of getting that beautiful golden brown crust on the edge. So all I'm going to do is add in the chili I've chopped. I'm now going to add in about 2 tablespoons of dark soy. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of light soy. I'm just going to give that a good stir to coat everything. Oh, that color is really awesome. That's so inviting. Oh. Now, let's add in about 1.5 cups of water to 2 cups. All right. And let's cover that up with a lid and just leave it for about 30 minutes. That 30 minutes will cook it down really nicely. It'll become really tender and juicy and delicious. What you're looking for is that the actual liquid evaporates a little bit, so you start getting a bit of a sticky sauce. We'll add some sugar to that later. So it's been about 15 minutes. Let's just give our pork a little check. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that smell is just, it's making me hungry already. All right, so what we're gonna do now is actually add in 2 sticks of cinnamon, 2 star anise, and that gives it just this wonderful, bold flavor, and just a few cloves, about 3 or 4. Now, because these are whole spices, I really recommend that you take them out once the dish is ready to be served. So give that another stir. If you see that the liquid is drying up a little bit, all we need to do is just top it up with a little bit more water. All right, let's continue cooking this for another 15 to 20 minutes, covered. Okay guys, it's been about 30 minutes. Let's have a look at the pork. Oh yes, it's all kind of caramelly, getting sticky and delicious. Oh, and that color is just so lovely. All right, so the next thing we need to do is add in a bit of pepper, the rest of the ginger which we chopped earlier, and about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. This adds another caramel layer to it. It's beautiful. Let's get that in. Give that a good stir. What that's going to do is actually thicken that sauce up and make it really nice and sticky. Beautiful. All right, let's turn off the heat and just let that cook for a little bit before we start adding in the basil. So in the meantime, let's get our garnishes ready. I've got a few little basil leaves that I've picked, and I'm just gonna finely slice another long red chili. Again, this is optional. If you like it a bit more hot, add the chili in. If not, it's totally fine. There we go, just a few slices to garnish. Okay. The simmering has slowed down, it's almost stopped. So what I'm gonna do is add in about a handful of basil leaves. This fresh green basil, just, the aroma when it heats up is just so good. Give that a nice stir. Let those basil leaves wilt a little bit, but they'll still retain that green color, which is really important. Great. So you can hear the cooking has now stopped. That residual heat will just wilt down those leaves beautifully. So let's get ready to plate up. Now, all I'm gonna do is just avoid those whole spices, that cinnamon, the star anise, the cloves. Let's just make sure we don't put them on the plate. If you do, just try to avoid eating it. All right. Beautiful, beautiful pork. Oh, my mouth is watering at the sight of this. Oh, dear God. I'm so happy with this. Let's get some of this fresh chili over the top, just like that. Super easy. And these fresh basil leaves. And there you have it, guys. A super easy, super simple, caramelized sticky pork belly with basil, chili and ginger, and a bit of steamed rice.